Hey everybody, in this video on MPLS Layer 3 VPNs, what we're going to do now is configure the router EIGRP. We're going to do the EIGRP configuration on the provider edge. So the provider edge here is P4 and P3. They're connected to the customer edge equipment, which is these routers here. You can see them. And let's get into this. So P3. So show IP interface brief. So what we're going to do is this is what we want to put into our EIGRP. So let's set this up. So router EIGRP config T. So show IP protocol. Show protocols. What is this command? Oh. Do show IP protocols. There we go. So we've got on this router, we've got OSPF 1 running. We have BGP 64600. So we've got those two. So we have OSPF and BGP running. So now what we're going to do is do router EIGRP. And we're going to call this a named instance. We're going to call it customers. Okay, so this is a named EIGRP instance. And what we're going to do is go in here and address family IPv4 VRF. So our VRF is going to be CUST1. And we set that up in the last video. And our autonomous system is going to be 10. So that's our autonomous system number that we're going to give to the other. We're going to tell the other side you're going to have to set this up in AS10. Okay. So the network here is going to be, let's make sure we get this right. So let's go back up here and take a look. 180, 168.39. So 180, 168.39.0, 0.0.0.255. Okay. So this is going to be our customer. So 39, that's what we're advertising. All right, so that is P3 setup. So let's do this. Let's exit. Copy, run, start. Let's make sure we saved the config. Show IP route VRF CUST1. So we see that in there. And show IP EIGRP VRF CUST1 interfaces. Okay, so we see it's running on ETH01. Right now we don't have anything set up on the other side. That's fine. Okay, perfect. Now let's go over here to P4. And we're going to set up the same router EIGRP customers. Config T. Let's get this set up. So router EIGRP customers and address family IPv4 VRF CUST1 autonomous IPv4 VRF autonomous system 10. Okay. And our network on this one, let's do a do show IP interface brief. Let's take a look. Network on here should be 180.168.40.0.0.0.255. Okay. Now that we have that configured, let's configure the connection to this router. So let's do P3. So P3 180.168.39.3 is used. So on this router, let's go into switch to, this is E12 that we're looking at. So enable config T interface E. Let's do a do show run interface E1/2. Nothing configured. Okay. So interface E1/2 IP address. Let's give it an IP address of 180.168.39.10. 255.255.255.0. Okay, that should be good. No switch port. There we go. And it's up. So that's good. Do show IP interface brief. So now we should be able to ping 180.168.39.3. And let's see if we can do ping 39.3. Let's see if that works. There we go. Okay. So we're able to ping that. And we have on that other side, remember we have show run section EIGRP. So we've got a named customers running autonomous system 10. And you can see the network is set up there. So this is VRF CUST1. So remember, you don't have to do anything on the customer side as far as VRFs, because the VRFs are really just on the provider. And what we will need to do, though, is show run, do show run section EIGRP. So it looks like we already have router EIGRP site 1. That's fine. And it is using address family AS50. Okay, so it's using AS50. So here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to exit this, and we're going to do a router EIGRP, and I'm going to call this SP1 or MPLS. Let's call it MPLS. Address family IPv4 unicast autonomous system 10. And the network we want to advertise, let's see, what do we need to advertise here? So we have, so what do we need to advertise here? Let's think about this. So we're running 10. We want to redistribute whatever is in the other EIGRP. We could just redistribute connected here. Let's take a look. Let's figure this out here. So show IP route. Let's take a look. Do show IP route. So it knows about that. It's got a static out to there. All right, so let's see what network we want to use on our customer side. Okay, so we're going to do network 180.168.40. Is this the 40? No, this is the 39. 39.0.0.0.255. Yes, that looks right. And that brings up our adjacency. So there, now we have a adjacency to P3. So that brought that one up. Perfect, 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 perfect. And if we go on P3, which we're on, let's see, show IP route VRF customer 1. So the only routes we have right now, we just have the 39. So I think if we do, let's see, can we do a topology base? Do we have to redistribute there? Redistribute, let's see, EIGRP 50. We could do that. And let's see if we get anything coming in. And there you go. Look at that. So we redistributed EIGRP 50 over here. And then we see 10.180.10.0 coming into that VRF. That looks good. Okay, I like that. Now, let's go and do the same thing over here, P4. And what we'll do is we can redistribute connected onto this one because we don't have anything running over here on E11. I don't think we have any routing protocols. Let's open that up. Let's check it out. Enable, show, run, interface, show IP, interface brief. Sorry about that. Show IP protocols. So we are running OSPF. So actually we could redistribute OSPF 1 into here. And I think that's what we'll do. So, okay, so let's do this. Router, EIGR, so config T, router, EIGRP, and we'll name this one again MPLS. And we're going to do, so for this we do, should be the same as over here as what we did over here. Let's end that, show run section EIGRP. And that's going to show us site 1 and MPLS. So there we go. So we're just going to do address family, IPv4 unicast. Whoa. IPv4 unicast autonomous system, and I think we use 10 over here also on P4. I don't think that's going to be a problem. We'll find out. And network on this one. Remember, this is the P4 one connected to P4. Let's bring that. Enable, show, run section EIGRP. So there's that one. So it's going to be the same. Network 180.168.40.0.0.0.255. That should bring up the adjacency there. We don't see it coming up yet. Huh. Okay, let's see why that's not coming up. Let's do show. Let's see, show IP EIGRP VRF CUST1 interfaces. 01. Okay, so that is AS10. Autonomous System 10. Address family, network 180.168.40.0. Yeah, it looks right. Oh, I don't think we assigned the interface. So let's do that. And show IP interface brief. Yeah, we didn't. So we want to go into, let's see, where is this connected? Let's figure that out first. So E11. So interface E1/1. Config T, interface E1/1, no switch port, IP address 180.168.40. Let's do 10 over here also. 255.255.255.0. And I think that came up and brought up the EIGRP adjacency. Perfect. So if we look now, we could do show IP route VRF CUST1. And we don't see anything coming in, right? But let's now, yeah, let's do this. Let's go in, let's go back into router. Let's end that. Show, no, I didn't want to do that. CompT, do show run interface, do show run section EIGRP. And let's go into router EIGRP MPLS, and we'll bring in OSPF 1 and redistribute that. And I'm not really, that's going to bring in a lot, I would think. So, okay, let's do that. So we go to topology base. Oh, first address family, IPv4. Let's go into there. And then under there, we're going to go into topology base. So grab that. Topology base. All right. And redistribute OSPF. I think I just need the process ID there. Boom. Okay. And let's see what we got here. All right, so far I'm not seeing nothing's coming in. P4. Not yet. Let's exit that. Let's see what's going on. Show run. Do show run. Section OSPF. Maybe is that the correct? Router OSPF 1. No passive interface. Ethernet 00. Network. Yeah, that looks fine. Why is it not bringing in? Do show run section EIGRP. So I am doing VRF, show IP route VRF. Okay, so far I'm not seeing anything coming in. Now we have... So it redistributed from EIGRP. So I think what we'll do is in the next video, we're going to troubleshoot this, make sure this is working, and then we have to go on each of these provider edges and redistribute this EIGRP into the BGP and vice versa, BGP into EIGRP. We have to do mutual distribution between those protocols. So in the next video, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at this and see if we can figure out what's going on. All right. Thank you very much.